Hi, good morning. Welcome to Business. My name is Daryl Kwao. Some stakeholders within Ghana's housing industry are calling for a robust private-public partnership to solve Ghana's housing deficit. According to Managing Director for Switchback Developers Limited, with the local government must implement policies that are driven by development within the sector. Speaking to Joy Business at the commissioning of Adinkra Heights, he said bridging the housing gap will require more investment.
According to Rudy Loco, Adinkra Heights is an apartment that will contribute to solving the country's housing problems. He maintained that there is the need to draw in more investors within the sector for expansion.
There's a bit of a glut, and our economic situation currently is a bit tight. So not to say people don't have money, but I think people are just being cautious and want to see how things play out in the next 6 months to a year. But honestly, it's always the safest place to invest. What we are experiencing today in terms of inflation, if you put your money in real estate, your wealth would not devalue vis-a-vis if you had put the money somewhere else, like in an investment. I mean, today we are all talking about haircuts. There's no haircut in real estate. I think it will help. It will go a long way to even help on the pricing of properties. There are real estate companies that sometimes have to pay for land 2-3 times before they actually start construction. And there's no free lunch. They are not Father Christmases. They would definitely pass on those costs to the final consumer or the buyer.
Minister for Trade and Industry, Alan Tremantin, at the event reiterated government commitment to supporting the sector.
We are all aware that the real estate space in Ghana is dominated by private developers and private investments. But I think that for such iconic projects, it is appropriate for us to have government establish an interest in projects of this nature. And it's against this background that I'd like to commend SNIT for joining with the private sector in developing this initiative. Secondly is the strategic location of this particular development. All the value of any real estate development lies in its location. And that's why earlier speakers are describing this in superlative terms about being the address in town, the prime location, accessibility, so on and so forth.
The structure provides Grade A residential space designed to be one of Ghana's iconic mixed-use properties and exhibiting a beautiful landscape.